Hey, what's up guys? Nemo from Nemo's Garage here, and before we get started with today's video, I just wanted to say a few words. I am not a professional. I have very little experience recording and editing videos, so I'm sorry for the lower quality, but we can only go up from here. In today's episode, we're going to be getting the cart fully stripped down, going to be getting the base frame kind of all designed, or like lay it all out, so we can see what we're working with. And then we're gonna cut it and tack it all out together. Without further ado, this is part 1 of my shopping cart go-kart build. So this is the shopping cart in question. Just a generic shopping cart that doesn't have any logos on it because it's bad to steal. This is her. There used to be a handle that went through here. I took it out. And over here we got our engine for it. It's a little Predator 212. Put the specs screen. The box got ripped a little bit. Put the specs up on the screen for you guys in just a second. Dimensions, mounting plate, all the fun stuff. So I'd say step 1 was definitely removing all of the branding on there, because if you do, then they could come back and say it's stolen, and then you gotta deal with that shit, and that's no fun. So got rid of all logos, anything like that. Now we just got a plain, nice gray shopping cart. This one's really nice. It's got like a real nice metal polish to it, almost like it was powder coated. That shit's actually crazy good. It's going to be moving the wheels. On these, we just have 2 little simple connectors. I've already loosened them up, but wanted to show you just for sake of video, This one is our front. On mine is a 1/2 inch. So you just take those 2 simple bolts out, that screw loose. Yeah, ratchet falls. 2 bolts right here, right there, one right there. And the rear wheels are a little bit different. They have one going straight through it. So it's just one simple, if I can do this with one hand. There we go. So it's just one simple bolt that runs through the entire thing. This comes out. Like I said, I've already pre-loosened them just for the sake of the video. Yep, that's gonna be the next step, is to take these off so it's not rolling around while we're trying to work on it and take it apart. So now we got the front and back wheels off. Cart is sitting upright. Not rolling around, going anywhere, Let's move on to the next step. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're going to get these 4 tabs cut off. 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. And I do believe that should release the cart from the frame. You can see right about there. Boom. We're gonna cut those tabs off, and because these aren't tacked down anywhere in the middle, there's a little bit of play right here. So should just be able to get those off, and then we can pop this baby off and see what we're working with. Let's take our little circular saw with a flat disc on it, and we're going to cut out these welds right here. Alright, first one down. Cut the second one right quick. Battery died on the other one, so we're gonna get right back at it with the D-walls. I'm just gonna get my handle on here right quick. Seriously. The thread doesn't fit. Oh. Anyways, let's get back to it. So now, as you may be able to see, we're no longer disconnected on this side. So, pretty quick, clean, easy cut. Next to our new wall. Let's go to the other side and get it done. Alright, so I'm not sure if you guys can see them quite clearly. A little bit. These two right here, you got this little set right here, a little section, and this little section right here. Those are what we're cutting out. Those are the last two tabs that hold the actual cart part onto the frame. So let's get them zipped out of there. That's good. The entire blade exploded. Fuck! I cut through though. Okay, we got that tab all cut out. The camera will focus on it. Thank you. The tab's all cut out. We just got one more. All right, we got one last tab to cut out. First new blade on here. So now theoretically, shopping cart should be free. Look at that. We just had our 4 little easy tabs right here. Probably still hot, so don't want to touch that too much. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Not even pointing the camera at it. 3 and 4. And now we have our cart separated from our frame. So my idea is as follows. I'm kind of still drawing shit up, you know, but I thought about it. What if we put motor sits back here? It'll have its own little cage area, you know, it'll have its own reinforcement. We could also do rear suspension off of this piece of frame that's already bent up into shape. Maybe have a tower mounted or something like that, like right here. Then we add more frame underneath. Extend the frame out maybe to another 1.5 to 2 feet. So about like, maybe say like right here, theoretically, right? Bend this portion out forward and have our pedals and stuff sit up here. So we still sit in the cart, right? When you sit in it, record for me, bud. When you sit in the cart, you're gonna sit in it like this, right? There's gonna be a seat right here, whatever. Might open this up just a little bit, add a rail to, you know, some structural support. But the feet pedals, I want them to sit like right here. So take this part out, lean it forward to make the pedals be able to sit about right here while I'm sitting down. 24 inches across, rear wheels, and 16.5 in the front. So I could bring it back out to 24 inches. Have to put it at a angle, but bring it back out to 24 inches in the front and somehow work out the length that I want to get. We have our go-kart frame started. So this part's gonna sit right here. This is gonna be for the back half. It's gonna basically be in 2 sections. It's gonna be this. Then I'm gonna have bars running out from here, out this way. Probably another set of 2. Probably use exactly this too. have that running out, and we'll go from there. So it's now the morning of day 3, go-kart build. This is where we are so far. I've mocked up what it's kind of gonna do, how it's kind of gonna look. We're gonna have our motor down here. This little cage area is open. It's just weird right now. The motor's gonna sit down here. Our nice, comfy JDM seat. Comes from a Nissan 300ZX. Today we're gonna be doing more frame cutting. And alrighty, so after a lot of careful consideration and math and all types of shit, you know, finally got the idea for the frame all cut out. It's all laid under there. In the next shot I'll show you guys. I'll move the shopping cart and show you guys the frame that's gonna land underneath it. Out of cutting and fitting, this is what we have. This is our frame. 24 inches across. Up here it's 20. Got about an 18 piece going across here. I'll show all the measurements. I'll put it up on the video. That's what we're going with. So I've got all of our metal cut finished. By finished, I mean just straight edged, so it's all completely square. Got it all laid out just about for the most part. It'll be on the outside. This is about where we are. I'm about to start getting them all tack welded into place. We'll go from there. All right, now we have quite a bit more of the frame tacked together, as you can see. And let's keep it going. So now that we have the frame laid out and tack welded together, going to go ahead and add our front pieces. These are gonna go about right here. And that's gonna be steering. Steering is gonna go along here, and suspension towers are gonna go right here. And yeah. So now on day like 4 or 5 of the go-kart build, and I got sidetracked. The water heater went out in the house, so I had to replace it. And that was loads of fun. Not really. It was very, very annoying. But I have to take a trip to Florida this weekend, so I'm not going to be able to do the part 2 right away. But this is going to wrap up this episode. Should have recorded the outro like a week ago almost now. But we got our frame completely welded. This is going to be our square frame that runs along the bottom of it. This is all welded up tight, you know, nice and strong. Don't judge my welds too much, but you know, a little bit of rain came in the other day, so that's what that is. Got these cut. Got our, it's gonna be our motor box right here. That's all cut up, sitting about where I want it to sit. This is gonna run at the angle, so as you can see, there's a little bit of a slope. It's gonna run to flat right here. And yeah, that's where we're at for right now. Next episode, we're gonna start working on our suspension towers that are gonna go up here. There's gonna be a box that gets built up. It's kind of hard to explain my ideas in 3D, you know? But there's gonna be a box that goes up maybe about 6 inches and then comes over. And then in the rear, we're gonna have our box built up back here, and it's gonna be all structurally sound. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.